Jaden was born December 14th, 2008, and he is my daughter's little boy. My daughter and Jaden's father, they were undergoing several challenges in their life, which really left them both unable to raise him the way he needed to be raised. And then at 4 months, we became his legal guardians and took him in full time. Before we had Little Red Schoolhouse, and the doctor had said, you know, I'm going to refer you. First, I was glad there was a place they could refer us to. My second thought, though, was, oh my God, there's something wrong. And because we're his grandparents, we're not going to be around the whole time. And who will make sure that this little boy gets what he needs? When we got started with Little Red Schoolhouse, I was feeling a lack of support in many ways from peers, because none of our peers have children. We are now raising a child in retirement. So when they came, it was like, you know, they can answer the questions I have. Maybe they can hook me up with other people, you know, or hook up Jaden with other people, other kids. And so it felt like, you know, it was like a soft bed to fall in.
It was a panicky feeling before that we were just in for the long haul with no set of tools.
One of the really great things about Little Red Schoolhouse is there's a team that you work with. And on that team is Dave, who is the early childhood educator. They have a counselor that can work with you. They have a speech pathologist. They have different specialties to evaluate Jaden, and that was great because they know what they're talking about. First of all, I couldn't believe they came to your house. And Dave was able to suggest when we would get stuck in some certain patterns, he was able to come up with different ideas. He was able to bring a lot of literature. He was able to reassure us if we were too concerned, you know, or he'd say, well, maybe that's something, you know, next time you go to the doctor, you know, ask him or point that out. Mary was our counselor, and Mary was able to actually do some couples counseling with us and some individual counseling with Kirk. And that made things a lot easier.
It was just great to have her involved and settled a lot of my uncomfortable feelings.
Mary also helped us with concerns like around Jaden, you know, I mean, are we doing enough? Are we doing it right? Is he going to be scarred forever because, you know, he's not with his parents? So we did a lot of that, and that was very helpful too.
I think the Little Red Schoolhouse Playgroup was once a week on Wednesdays, and he really needed interaction with other children that age.
Well, one of my concerns that I had before he went to the playgroup was he doesn't have anybody to play with. We live in a 55+ community. I think the playgroup was extremely helpful for both Jaden and Kirk, because they got to play together too.
Got me out of the house, and it got me socially involved with the other parents.
When I think of Little Red Schoolhouse, what comes to mind to me is joy, a place of happiness. And I mean, it's just a feeling of having people that care there. It's a wonderful group. They've got a wonderful program, a wonderful approach to helping kids, you know, catch up so they're not behind.
Tomorrow's Hope Child Care Center is a program for clients of Housing Hope. The support that Little Red Schoolhouse has given our Child Care Center has enabled us to increase the services provided to not just the child who is in care, but the family itself. As far as the departments that we're working with currently is outreach and the early intervention services. Nina Evers is working with us, comes in at between 1 to 2 times a week and spends several hours here each time. She works with us with the infants and 3 of our toddler classrooms and is able to provide feedback and support and helps our teachers with a deeper understanding of the developmental levels of children. The early intervention services currently working with Ruth and several others that actually come in and provide the services in-house. Having it in their familiar environment means everything to the staff, to the children. It's just a wonderful piece. I can call anybody at Little Red Schoolhouse and instantly get a question answered or find out any information. Childcare is a hard job, and having that resource, having them there, it makes us better. If we did not have them in the program, we would not be the program that we are currently today.
My name is Allie, I'm 17, and this is my daughter Kelly, and she's only 7 months old. My life when I was pregnant, it was depressing. I know that my parents didn't approve of it. Yeah, I liked the pregnancy, but it wasn't how I imagined it to be. I thought it was gonna be hard, like being young and being a mom. I thought it was gonna be a lot more harder. Then I met Trish and she gave me good advice about life and to always look, on the brighter side, and I felt a lot better. I first met Trish when I was 17 weeks pregnant. The reality of Kelly is now a lot better because I was really scared of becoming a mom, but now I love being a mom and I can't imagine my life without her. I feel like I'm a lot more stronger now that I'm a mom. Trish has helped me with how to breastfeed or how my daughter should latch on. If it really wasn't for Trish, I probably wouldn't be breastfeeding right now. Trish has helped me with my relationship with my parents because I didn't think that they were gonna love my daughter when she was here. But she told me that they would, and then they do. They love her a lot. My hope for my future is I either want to become a registered nurse or a healthcare administrator. And then it only took me like 3 months actually to get my GED. And really, she was like my motivation because if I didn't have her, I doubt I would have had my GED or my high school diploma right now. My hopes and dreams for Kelly are for her to be healthy and to do well in school and to get married and have a nice future, but not be a mom young, to wait because it'll be a lot better. Well, it's been wonderful having Trish. She's really like the only person I can actually count on, and she supports me a lot on everything. So yeah, I couldn't ask for anyone better. I would tell others about the nurse family partnership because they are really wonderful.